Hello everybody, it's the Love Aunt here. If you appreciate this video, then please do give it a like, subscribe and share. And why not drop me a comment below and let me know what you think about today's topic. So today I'm going to be speaking about why letting go of control and your ex is always the best idea when you're going through a breakup. I'm not going to tell you that you can get your ex back by doing something. In fact, I'm going to tell you that you can get your ex back by doing nothing. But I know when someone breaks up with us or doesn't want to be romantically connected anymore, we want to do something, right? We want to be proactive. We want to fight for the connection and stop the other person from walking away. But unless you've been the one that's done something to hurt your ex and they've left because of that, in which case go after them, when someone leaves us because they've wanted to, then the best thing that you can actively do is to let them go. And if it helps you, then see that as taking action and doing something, because the truth is, if someone really wants to go, we can't say or do anything to stop them. When we try, it just comes across as desperation, and that pushes anyone further away. And think back to a time when someone's been that way with you. It really doesn't fire up attraction. All of these coaches that are doing the 30-day no contact rule are selling an idea that we can control someone else by taking action. And somehow we can say just the right words at exactly the right time, sending the right texts to manipulate someone else to come back to us. But we really have to stop with this idea of needing to act and reach out to regain control of a breakup. This need to act is such a masculine position, and believe me, I've been there trying to chase, control, manipulate, and it's never really worked. I'd like to invite you to do something a lot more fluid and follow the pathway of least resistance. I'd actually invite you to allow the flow of more feminine energy into your life, and instead of thinking that you need to jump into action, instead when someone walks away from you, I'd encourage you to do absolutely nothing. And see that nothingness as the action that you need to take. Because we can only control things up to a point, and it stops with us. We don't have control or responsibility for anyone else's choices. And acting like we need to control someone else doesn't communicate strength. It communicates fear. But in the moment someone walks away from us, we need to demonstrate fearlessness and our willingness to let them go. Because only giving someone that kind of freedom would they ever be inspired to return. Believe me, I've been there and I know it. We shouldn't have to convince anyone to be with us or to love us. The no contact rule is a very good thing, because in that space, we give someone the chance to think about us and to miss us. But don't reach out to your ex after 30 days or whatever they suggest. Go about your life and start building yourself up again. Give your ex the opportunity to miss you and doubt their own decision to go. We are not in control of what they decide, and it's absolutely pointless putting your energy in a plan of how to inspire or manipulate them to come back to you. The strongest action that can be taken is letting go of control of what they do. You need to give them the breakup and what they want and let them experience your absence for a while from their life. When they break up with you, they're going to feel really powerful and in control. But the moment that you adopt the feminine flow of letting it be as they want and letting them go, the sooner the power balance has a chance to shift into your favor. It's like trying to make any kind of a deal or a negotiation when you're so heavily invested in a particular outcome. When you want something so badly, the other person can sense it and they start subconsciously acting from a place of power. And when someone breaks up with you, this is the moment where you don't want to hand over any of your power and control to them, because the more they have, the worse it's going to be for you. Remember this about human design. People always look so attractive when they're walking away from us. And the same thing is happening to you right now with your ex. When we think we won't have an opportunity to be with someone again, it triggers our fear of loss and our FOMO to some extent, and it makes us feel more anxious. And that increases our desire for them. So I'd like you to consider that for yourself. And I'd also like you to think about how this works if you flip it onto your ex and you don't chase them. I've rarely seen anyone come back in the moment after a breakup when they're being chased or when the person they've broken up with keeps reaching out to them, because the longer that this dynamic continues with your ex, the longer they'll feel in control and power. And because they know you're still there, they won't feel your absence and they won't desire to come towards you. I've seen it far more often likely when exes have done a complete U-turn, when they've experienced the reality of the breakup because the person they've broken up with has gone, okay, if that's what you want, I'll respect that. And then they don't hear from them again. I'll tell you, that can send some shockwaves their way. And when you show that you've got emotional self-control and you respect their wishes and desires, and you go about your life and your healing process without your ex knowing what you're doing, and this can produce a lot of doubt and anxiety that they may just have lost you. I don't want you to worry about letting go because, as I said before, it doesn't reflect that you don't care. And as you've hopefully heard, it also doesn't mean you won't have a chance of your ex coming back. There are very few circumstances where I'd advise you to prove of your love and show your willingness to fight to keep them. In most cases, acceptance of the breakup and an openness to let go of the control to make someone stay, no matter how hard that is and how much personal strength that takes, letting go is worth it in the end. Because this shift in your energy can certainly have a strong effect on your ex's feelings about you, and showing that you are not afraid to let go of control communicates strength and confidence, and both of these are extremely attractive qualities. If you would like to get my help, then you can check out the description box below for details of how to book an email coaching with me. And if you appreciate the content that I make, then please do like, subscribe and share, and drop me a comment below and let me know what you have thought about today's topic. As always, thank you so much for listening. I'll see you again next time.